Guys, we'll start the show soon. Take a look at the screen for today's headlines. What are you, cracking your neck?
Oh, trying.
That's risky. That's a risky proposition over there.
And
What are you, Scott Wagner over there?
name the number of people you know of that have broken their own necks.
I trust Dr. Wagner with that. Scott Wagner, one of the best taglines we've ever created. Who's got your back? Would you not agree that's a great tagline?
It is.
It's memorable. A home's best friend is a great tagline. An interstate service company. It's just a fantastic company. Great family, interstate service company. Big fan of the Wells family. Saw one of the Wells kin yesterday at the Covenant School at the Christmas pageant, the Christmas play. Corinne Stanley is a teacher at the Covenant School. I believe first grade. That's Stephanie Wells Rhodes' oldest daughter, and she had fantastic control of her first grade class. I was very impressed. The Covenant Christmas pageant was a delight. Like and share the show. Like and share the show. If you're watching anywhere, hammer that like button. Carol Thorpe, hello. Thank you for that Christmas card, Carol Thorpe. Vanessa Parkhill, Queen of Earlysville, hello. Queen of Jack Judah is Carol Thorpe. Judah was very pleased for his Hanukkah Christmas card as well.
I was. I don't care what kind of card I get. It's just as long as I get a card. I love it.
You're an equal opportunity cardist?
Yeah. It doesn't take a lot to please me. I'm thankful for what I'm given, and it's the simple things in life.
Have you sparked your menorah yet?
Have I sparked my menorah? It's been. I think my parents have a menorah probably in storage somewhere, but I'm not Jewish. I'm sorry, I don't light menorah candles.
You guys are very festive on the holidays.
My parents, back when they were living on near your old house,
Redfield's one of the best neighborhoods out there.
Yeah, they were on Wintergreen, and
we should talk some of the best neighborhoods that are out there.
My dad had I think it was for their home group through church, they had a Jewish Passover Seder dinner.
Was Will Lee there?
Will Lee?
Will and Nicole Lee, our neighbors at Redfield's at the time.
I don't think that they were ever a part of our church or my parents' home group.
Okay,
so no,
all right.
Probably not. But it was the first time I'd ever been a part of a Seder dinner, and it's very fascinating.
Your family moved to Charlottesville for religious reasons.
I don't know if I'd call them religious reasons, but it's part of it. They've followed the church around, but it was largely because of the people, not necessarily, they were never part of a cult or anything.
And there was no Kool-Aid.
No, I don't remember Kool-Aid. It was probably Tang.
That was funny, Judy. You made me laugh right there. You went from the dry humor to the funny humor over there. I like that. Very good. All right, like and share the show. The second to last I Love CVille show of the week. Real Talk tomorrow should be good with Ned Galloway, Jesse Rutherford, and Tony O'Brien, along with yours truly at 10:15 a.m. Then we'll close the week out with the I Love CVille show tomorrow. We are on air on Monday, maybe Tuesday of next week as well for our program. Like and share the show. Help us spread the gospel. We work hard for you. That's the only thing we ask in return. Judah, we can rock and roll when you're ready.
Quiet on the set.
Welcome to the I Love CVille show, guys. My name is Jerry Miller. Thank you for joining us on a Thursday afternoon in downtown Charlottesville. It's great to be with you and connect through the I Love CVille network. This is our flagship show, the 5-day-a-week program, the water cooler of content and conversation. A lot to cover on the broadcast. Take a look at the screen for today's headlines. We'll talk an Albemarle County cyber attack and concerns around artificial intelligence in the Charlottesville parking garage. We We're the first to break the news about the parking garage and the AI technology on the program here. We asked the question about the parking garage, artificial intelligence technology to manage parking inflow and outflow at the Market Street Garage and the Water Street Garage. The other media outlets have since followed suit. I'm going to utilize that topic as a platform point to ask you, the viewer and listener, and Judah Wickower, my esteemed colleague, is this just the world we're living in? I mean, Albemarle County has got a ridiculous cyber attack, Judah. Mm-hmm. They are now offering Albemarle Countyans instructions on how to check and preserve and protect and, analyze credit and other data points that were exposed to Igor, the Russian hacker. Mm-hmm. The parking garages, it's vulnerability waiting to happen, a liability for the city of Charlottesville waiting to happen. It's so obvious, is it not, that what's going to happen in the Market Street and the Water Street parking garage is a SHIT show waiting to happen?
Yeah, potentially. Definitely.
Igor, the Russian hacker, is going to get your data there as well. The Daily Progress had to pay out $9 million, Lee Enterprises, the parent company of the Daily Progress, for data, subscriber, credit card information, addresses, personal information, data, birthdays, obtained by Igor, the Russian hacker. Is this just the world we live in? I mean, is it going to get to the point, Judah, where the hacking of our data at the local level, it's one thing for this to happen at like the macro level, with like the banks. Mm-hmm. It's a one thing for this to happen at like, the macro level with some like Fortune 500 companies. It's another thing altogether for you to go into the Albemarle County office building, pay your taxes, and have your data stolen by Igor, the Russian hacker. It's another thing altogether for you to pull the family Ford Explorer into the Market Street parking garage next to the police station and have Igor, the Russian hacker, capture your credit card information, your license plate information, the make, model, and vehicle of your car, and basically when you're going in and out of the parking garage 5 days a week for 52 weeks a year. Geez Louise. Daily Progress is the same. Is this just the expectation at the local level? It's going to continue happening as well. We'll talk about that on the show. I also, ladies and gentlemen, want to discuss on today's program the most dangerous roads in the city of Charlottesville, the Charlottesville area, Albemarle County included. Is Dick Woods Road on that list of the most dangerous roads? Is Old Ballard and Ivy that connects, into Floridan and then kind of goes across that bridge by Ivory Nursery on that road? How about some of those roads in St. George or Dyke, Virginia? Some of those roads in Earlysville. What is the most dangerous road in the greater Charlottesville area? How about Prophet Road, that one-lane bridge?
Yeah.
Where does that stack up as one of the most dangerous roads? Or is it so obvious it's something like Route 29, the most dangerous road in Charlottesville?
There's a hill near UVA that might count.
Judah says the most dangerous road in the Charlottesville area is a hill near UVA. We'll talk about that.
I almost killed someone on it once.
On today's show. You drive like Mario Andretti.
Just to watch him bleed. No, I'm just kidding.
You drive like Mario Andretti.
I was not driving like Mario Andretti.
The man is talking off camera with his face not being on camera again. Makes me look like I'm talking to no one here on the broadcast. This is a big no-no in Broadcasting 101, but that's okay. That's okay. It's the holiday spirit, and we're in the holiday mood today. I'm going to highlight why I love the Boar's Head Winter Wonder. And Judah is going to highlight why he hates the Boar's Head Winter Wonder on today's program. There was a proposal yesterday at the Boar's Head Winter Wonder with the lights.
I heard about that.
A gentleman asked his fiancée to marry him through the Boar's Head lights in the sky.
And we are happy to let everyone know that it was not in vain, apparently.
She said yes. She said yes. What's the tagline? Are you two-shotted?
No.
Can you two-shot, please? She said yes. What's that tagline? She said yes. Is that Jared?
Is that Jared or De Beers?
No, I think that's Jared. She said yes, right? She said yes is a popular phrase for engagement. I think that's a Jared. Is that a Jared tagline, ladies and gentlemen? What's the Jared tagline? Some of the best taglines ever in Virginia, Charlottesville, Virginia history. There goes the fire truck. I'm doing the cross, although I'm Southern Baptist. I'm doing the cross here. Southern Baptists do not do the cross, but I was educated in a Catholic school in Williamsburg, grew up in a relatively Jewish neighborhood.
Religiously confused.
A religious mutt. Some of the best taglines locally, Who's Got Your Back, Scott Wagner, Chiropractic and Sports Medicine, and Interstate, a Home's Best Friend, ISC, taglines that we had our hands on here at our firm. Also on the program, we're going to talk about that line moving with Virginia football. It opened at 7 points. It's now 4 points. So the betting public saw that 7-point spread when it initially opened, Missouri, UVA's opponent, as being too much. So some of the betting public put their money on the University of Virginia, which made the line move and become more narrow. I had a conversation yesterday with Wayne Crawford of Crawford and Crawford Remodeling, diehard Virginia fan. I saw him in passing, Jude, on the downtown mall. He stopped me. We talked about Virginia football. We both were in absolute agreement that this was going to be Virginia's stiffest competition yet. Wow. Missouri at 8-4 overall. Janice Boyce Trevelyan has a answer on the most dangerous roads in the greater Charlottesville area, and one of the roads she suggests is in the Louisa County area. What are the most dangerous roads out there? It's hard to beat Dick Woods Road. I'm going to ask you, Judah Wickhauer, what are the most dangerous roads out there? Albert Graves watching the program. He's a fantastic human being. Lives, I think, in the Crozet area. His nickname, Warrior AG, Albert Graves. He's a Hokie fan, a Commanders fan. He's got some comments about the cyber attacks in Albemarle County, and he highlights the $20 million anonymous donation that Virginia Tech was bestowed, the largest donation in Virginia Tech athletics history, a $20 million anonymous donation. I'll tell you what, Albert Graves, I hate to say this because you know I'm a diehard orange and blue fan. You know I have tremendous respect for you, sir. But Virginia Tech has got some momentum with the James Franklin hire. I'm curious to see if Marcus Biscuit Hagens goes to Blacksburg and joins James Franklin, his former head coach, as an offensive assistant in Hokie land. It would be a challenging choice for Marcus Biscuit Hagens because he's one of the greatest football players in University of Virginia history, a punt returner, a wide receiver, and most known as a quarterback who donned number 18, who had many years of success in the National Football League, assistant coach at UVA, a little bit of fallout with Tony Elliott, as we learned on the Jerry and Jerry show this week. Then he heads to Penn State, James Franklin. Interestingly, Vanessa Parkhill is watching the program. She sent me a direct message late. Vanessa Parkhill, you were up late. What were you watching on television, my friend, when you were up late? I think you sent it to me in the 2 o'clock hour. The subject of her Facebook message to me was the play calling responsibilities of Anthony Poindexter. Anthony Poindexter, the safeties coach at Penn State, the UVA former safety, one of the best football players in Virginia football history. He will be the play caller defensively for the Nittany Lions when they play in their bowl game, in the Pinstripe Bowl. So Poindexter, the defensive play caller for Penn State in the bowl game. Anthony Poindexter needs to be a head coach. He's a head coach waiting to happen. Bob Yarborough, Vanessa Parkhill, James Watson. We'll get to your comments in a matter of moments. I want to set the stage on our first two headlines. Do you want to start with the cyber attack of Albemarle County? And let's welcome the debonair, the charismatic, the conversationalist, the confident, the charming, the colloquial Judah Wickhauer to the program.
Colloquial.
You don't buy colloquial?
Do you even know what that means?
Yeah. Having a dialect and word choice that's tied locally to this area?
I have that?
I would say you do.
I don't know how.
You live here.
For 20 years.
Okay, geez, 20 years. 20 years is not going to have an influence on your life.
I mean, I've had, what was it? I don't remember who it was. Somebody recently was like asking me about my, about where I was from, and I was like, kind of a mutt. And
You're from Charlottesville, Judah.
No, I'm not.
You've lived here for 20 years.
Yeah.
That is virtually half your life. When people ask, where are you from? I've lived here for 25 years. That's more than half my life. Was I born here? No. Was I raised here? No. But I've lived here for 25 years. I came here as the first year at the University of Virginia. I'm from Charlottesville. You've been here 2 decades, a generation. You're from Charlottesville. What are you going to say, California? You're going to say Maine?
Originally, California.
You're going to say
I've moved
Charleston?
around.
Charleston?
I had a great dinner there once, but
Set the stage, my friend, as we give some love to Charlottesville Sanitary Supply. 61 consecutive years of business. Charlottesville Sanitary Supply, the Vermillion family, 5 generations in Albemarle County. They're just great people.
Mm-hmm.
Would you say?
Definitely.
Charlottesville Sanitary Supply, online at charlottesvillesanitarysupply.com. They have in-market free delivery. If you order something on Charlottesville Sanitary Supply, you can get everything you find cleaning-wise on Amazon, and they will get the product to you faster and for free than Amazon at a better price point. And they just launched a new sister company, which is?
Which is Charlottesville Swimming Pool Company.
Online at?
charlottesvilleswimmingpoolcompany.com.
I would say it's a fantastic website.
It is a fantastic website.
Beautifully designed and developed, charlottesvilleswimmingpoolcompany.com. Whoever did that, well done.
100%.
100%. Anything swimming pool related, it's charlottesvilleswimmingpoolcompany.com, a sister company to Charlottesville Sanitary Supply. Cyber attacks in Albemarle County, a second one. Geez Louise.
Yep. The first one, June this year, took down Lee Enterprises. There was no newspaper for how long?
No, Albemarle County.
Albemarle County?
Albemarle County. You're talking about a cyber attack with the Daily Progress.
Well,
I'm talking Albemarle County's cyber attack. That's where you're supposed to, this is your headline, my friend.
I think it fits the theme that we're talking about.
The who, what, when, where, why is your job on the show.
Well, I don't have the who, what, where, when. There was a cyber attack in Albemarle County, and a lot of
the second cyber attack in Albemarle County, ladies and gentlemen.
And a lot of records and information were dispersed, and potentially, shared with people who are not going to do good things with it.
Igor, the Russian hacker,
or let's call it Rodion, the Russian hacker, because that's a character in a Russian novel who uses an axe to hack people.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I have no doubt this is actually true. There's a Russian novel that you've read, and a gentleman that's Russian hacked people with an axe?
It's a Dostoevsky novel, Crime and Punishment. There's a character named Rodion who uses an axe to murder a pawnbroker. I thought it fit.
Perfect timing. Perfect timing. The extent of my reading is Who Moved My Cheese by Spencer Johnson. Have you read Who Moved My Cheese? If you haven't, I promise you can read it in about an hour to 90 minutes. Who Moved My Cheese is a fantastic book that anyone should read. I've read it. I own it. I love it. I suggest it. Who Moved My Cheese? It'll take you about an hour to 90 minutes to read. Regardless, this is the question I have for you. In the last 6 months, my friend, we've had 2 cyber attacks at Albemarle County, where Albemarle County's data has been exposed to hackers in the black web to the point that Albemarle County is now offering a punch list of what we can do as Albemarle Countyans to protect, preserve, rehabilitate, analyze, study, basically resuscitate credit scores, vulnerability, data points that were revealed to bad actors. And then within
that checklist should be SOP anyways.
SOP?
Standard operating procedure. I mean, they should have that available to everyone everywhere.
Shouldn't standard operating procedure be Albemarle County, the county we live in? We pay taxes to you, more than $600 million a year. Your budget should be protect our data. This is the second hack by Albemarle County. Daily Progress exposed the data points, Lee Enterprises, of its subscribers, $9 million plus lawsuit, or excuse me, a $9 million plus payout for Lee Enterprises. Okay? We also have the flock cameras that people crapped all over, activists, 150 of them in this community. Actually, I think the new number for the activists that activate in this community, I'm going to put it right at like 112 activists in this community.
So what do flock cameras have to do with hacking?
I'm just saying, this world we live in is a world where everything is tracked. We're going to now be going in parking garages.
Oh yeah.
The city council clerk, the clerk of city council, legitimately said, and Sean Tubbs is reporting today, and remember, we put this in the news cycle days ago on the I Love CVille show. Everyone's responding to it now. The clerk of Charlottesville City Council said, and Sean Tubbs is reporting today, you will not be allowed to leave the parking garage if you don't download the app.
Wow. Good luck.
What if my 75-year-old father and mother going to the parking garage with their Nokia flip phone? They don't even know how to text. When she texts me, tries to text me stuff, and it just ends up being ... Like a blank text shows up. They have a burner phone. They pay by the minute and by the text, my parents, on their Nokia.
Good Lord.
Literally.
Why? You haven't like dragged them into the 21st century?
Dude, we would need to sit on a family therapist and psychologist's couch for about 6 months to unpack this relationship, my friend. Yes, I've suggested they should get an iPhone, a Droid, or some kind of smartphone. Yes, I've suggested my 75-year-old father who needs 2 knee replacements, who walks by himself at night without a flashlight and a phone, recently off quadruple heart surgery, diabetic and early onset Parkinson, to have at least a phone with him when he's walking at night for exercise. Yes, I've suggested they should not drive to California to visit my brother and his wife, my 2 nieces, their granddaughters, my niece and nephew, their granddaughter and grandson from North Carolina. They're driving to California as 75-year-olds.
Good Lord.
It falls on deaf ears. You need 6 months of therapy to unpack this relationship. But what happens if they come and visit? They're like, son, we're proud of you, Jerry. We would like to see.
We don't know what we're proud of.
We're not exactly sure what we're proud of, but you're our son. We would like to see the office building that you have slowly acquired and what you've done with it. Your father can't walk. We're going to park in this parking garage that's right next to your building. We're going to pull in. We don't see that well. We're 75. We don't see the signs that says you can't exit without a phone.
And when we do see them, we don't care.
And when we do see it, we don't care. You're 100% right. Because we're curmudgeons.
What are they going to do?
What are they going to do? They're not letting you out of the garage, Mom and Dad. Don't do it. Don't do it, Mom and Dad.
That's when you drive through the arm.
No, then I get the emergency phone call. You got to help us. Use your phone, Mom and Dad. We can't download the app.
Your
We can't
garage
download the app.
kidnapped us.
They won't let us out, Jerry. Come help us. Is this just the world we live in now?
It is. And it's not just...
But it's happening at the local level. I have these expectations
just
at the
hacking.
macro level, not the local level.
But it's not just hacking. It's electronics. Remember when the phone was attached to the wall and had a cord that stretched, and
Love that time. I remember in 3rd or 4th grade prank calling Jennifer Dively. She would pick up the phone when I was in 3rd or 4th grade. She'd say hello, and for some reason,
You'd
Jerry,
ask her if she had Prince Albert in the can.
Jerry's 3rd or 4th grade mind just decided to hang on the phone and not say anything. Hello, is that you again? Hello, and I wouldn't say anything. Did it 3 or 4 times. Didn't realize they had that figure out phone number. Was it 411 or what is it? What's the numbers you pushed on the keypad of the rotary phone?
I don't remember.
To figure out the callback number? Did that number. Do that 4 or 5 times. Jennifer's dad calls you right back. My dad answers the phone. What do you mean we've been calling you all night? Jerry, Mr. Dively's on the phone. You've been calling them all night? No. Learned a lesson that way. Such is life. I expect the data vulnerability at a macro level, a national level. I don't expect it in Charlottesville. And how would I curb or change my behavior? Is it to an extent of paying everything in person? Interestingly, when real estate taxes
less
are
and less of that available.
well, Albemarle County still has the real estate tax box outside the office building where you can drop off checks in the white box. City of Charlottesville still has the tax box outside of City Hall where you can drop off real estate and personal property taxes outside in the white box. Are we better suited as we head into 2026, paying things like personal property taxes and real estate taxes with a check in an envelope, in a box, in the cloak of darkness, in a dimly lighted asphalt parking lot across from a Wendy's where we can then get a junior bacon cheeseburger and a Frosty?
Or make some money behind the dumpster?
What are you doing behind the dumpster? I don't. Okay, I don't want to know.
It's a joke.
I don't know.
So my question is, how many people even still have checks?
I mean, the business community still has checks.
Yeah.
Although I am now doing my invoicing to clients, the firm is doing its invoicing to clients, and we're now including a business Venmo, a business Zelle, and other credit card digital ways. It's wild. I would rather now in 2025, going into 2026, have the monthly retainer checks paid through Zelle or business Venmo or even credit card than have one of the clients mail the monthly retainer checks in the mail, because those checks could come weeks later.
Yeah.
And we have a P.O. box at the post office.
Or they get mysteriously lost.
That happened to one of our clients, and we had to go pick them up. Think about the bad business practice. Mail us the check for your monthly retainer. It gets lost in the mail. And then I pay a staff writer to get in there. I pay a staffer, a colleague, someone's on salary, to take part of their day to get in the car to go pick up the check that's taken 50 days to come to us through snail mail on company time. How many times are you losing there as the small business owner?
And you don't know if they actually sent the check. I mean, that's the big part of it.
I give them the benefit of the doubt.
Well, yeah, of course you give people the benefit of the doubt.
Well, historically, the clients we have on our roster have been with us many of the clients we have on our roster have been with us for, years, if not almost, 15. We have some clients on the roster that have been with us like 15 plus years.
Yeah, but we discussed it today. It's not always, whether it's the client, whether it's mismanagement or forgetfulness, or whether it's the, do we place all the blame on United States Post Office? Because we all know that the post office in Charlottesville has its issues, but I don't think they are the worst of the worst. I think they get the job done fairly well most of the time, and they deserve credit for that. But yes, there are mishaps, which makes it easy for someone to say, oh, I put it in the mail, whether they did or not, and just blame the United States Post Office.
I'm at the downtown post office because we have a P.O. box, and that's where we collect retainer checks and services rendered checks at the P.O. box. I'm out there, once a day, Monday through Friday? You're there, twice a week, 3 times a week?
Yeah.
In the best case scenario, the post office downtown has 2 people working it. Most scenarios, it has 1 person working the post office.
I mean, I think there's always 2 people there. Sometimes one of them gets a break. I think that's okay.
It is bananas that a downtown postage hub has 1, max 2 people working.
Yeah, but it's not it's not quite the hub that the 29 office is.
It's downtown Charlottesville, Judah.
I know that.
It's a huge hub. It's downtown Charlottesville. The point is this. What are you doing, viewers and listeners, to protect your data points going into 2026 when at a local or micro level, our data is compromised constantly? In the last 6 months, the jurisdiction, Albemarle County, has had 2 cyber attacks. in the last 6 months, Charlottesville City crushed the flock cameras and then did the exact same thing in the parking garage at a much more risky exposing standpoint with the parking garage. And in the last 6 months, the paper of record has shared your potential data with Igor the Russian. This is all in 6 months in Charlottesville. I mean, are we going to go back to carrier pigeon, snail mail, and the checks, real estate property, and personal property, real estate taxes and personal property at the windows in person? I have that question for you, the viewers and listeners. Comments are coming in. Albert Graves, he highlights his concern with the second cyber attack in the county. And he also highlights that the Hokies got a huge $20 million donation, the most significant donation in Virginia Tech history, athletics history, that $20 million donation. Ray Cadell's watching the program. He says, I'm a proud Hokie dad. Janice Boyce Trevelyan, her photo on screen, my 93-year-old dad text messages like a champion. Janice Boyce Trevelyan, my mom is British. She moved from England to Georgia. Her accent is very interesting. And Janice Boyce Trevelyan highlights that Shannon Hill in Louisa is an incredibly dangerous road. Logan Wells Claylow, welcome to the broadcast. Thank you for watching. James Watson is watching the program. He says this: the Virginia Tech Hokies have to win because they don't really have anything else. No trophies, nothing. Nothing at all. James Watson throwing some shade at the Hokies. Wow. Bob Yarborough, the king of Redfields, one of the best neighborhoods out there, Redfields. Literally, for the money, it's hard to argue with Redfields not being one of the best neighborhoods out there. I sincerely mean that. I used to live in Redfields. Rockledge Drive. Fantastic house at the end of Rockledge Drive, up on the hill, on a cul-de-sac. Hard to argue for the money, not one of the best neighborhoods out there. And homes and Redfields appreciate every year, ladies and gentlemen. Demand is significant. Homes rarely stay on the market in Redfields. Bob Yarborough, the king of Redfields. Interesting, John Blair tied to Redfields. Mr. Yarborough says, I SHIT you not. This is the third occasion that our info has been exposed in a hack in the past 18 months. None of these because of laxity or carelessness on my part. Mm-hmm. You are right. It is a fact of current life from Bobby Yarborough.
Yeah, and it's not just your city halls and your it's everything. I mean, whether it's
Netflix, it's Amazon, it's everywhere.
It's personal attacks. I mean, I hear ads on the radio for worrying about your mortgage, not your mortgage, but your title. How somebody can go in, file a few things, and next thing you know, you're getting messages that your home is being foreclosed or whatnot. There's personal. I mean, I don't know how many people have been hit by an email scam, phishing scams, whatever. There are obviously various different kinds of them. I've been hit by them. My dad got text messages from someone claiming to be his partner's mother, wanting to get some gift cards for her son, and I don't remember how much he spent, but eventually one of us in the family was like, "Wait a minute here, why are we buying gift cards and sending the numbers to your partner's mother?" At which point we realized, well, that money's gone.
How much was that?
It was a few $100s.
You need to lay off the gummies that are in the fridge.
No, that wasn't. Trust me, my dad is not the only person getting hit by these types of scams, and I've been hit. I got hit by one where
at work on the clock.
What?
At work on the clock, you got hit by one. You went and pulled out like $1,800 in cash, didn't you not? On the clock.
And got it back? No, I didn't do that on the clock.
Thank goodness you had a forgiving boss that was okay with you figuring this out on the clock.
I was not figuring it out on the clock.
You were figuring it out on the clock. You don't realize that we have cameras all over here tracking every keystroke you do.
Sure. I believe you 100%.
Comments coming in quickly on the program. John Blair says this: as a former Rockledge resident, I bet you remember that awesome Halloween trail there. I truly hope you, Judah, and everyone has a great holiday season. Kick back, have a cocktail, and enjoy yourself. John Blair, thank you, my friend.
Thank you.
Cheers to you. All right, next topic. What do you got?
Let's see.
And Vanessa Parkhill makes this comment, the Queen of Earlysville: the city seems to be creating more reasons for people to stay away from downtown than to attract people. And that's in reference to the artificial intelligence parking garage. I'm flabbergasted by it.
Not just that, but
This is literally
nixing-
someone who has so much skin in the game downtown. That is just,
not just the parking garages though, but nixing a ordinance that they themselves came up with and then decided, we don't like our own idea. We're going to table that indefinitely. And just, we'll wait because, we already have like half a tool in our toolbox and that's more than enough. Yeah. But next up,
What do you
we
got?
have the most dangerous roads.
what, do you have a suggestion for the most dangerous road? And this is the Charlottesville area. It doesn't have to be the city. The Charlottesville area. Do you have a suggestion for the most dangerous road?
I don't know the name of this is like
What do you mean you don't know? This is the whole point of the show.
18 years ago. I almost killed someone near UVA because I was heading down a hill and I was not driving like, what did you say it was?
Mario Andretti?
No, Mario Andretti. I was not driving like that. It was snowy out, and this person was crossing the road against the light, and I'm rolling down the hill, not going fast, but as soon as I so much as tapped the brakes, I just went into a straight-up slide. And I'm heading straight towards this person, and not once did they look at me. Just walked.
Then how'd you not hit him?
I probably missed them by about 6 inches or a foot.
And did they know?
No, they never once looked over at me. I just slid right behind them as they walked on with their umbrella, snow falling across the halogen lights at UVA. It was nuts.
As someone who
My heart
spent
was beating out of my chest. And I was
many
like,
years,
Lord, please don't let me kill this idiot.
as someone who spent many years, Deep Throat, you're on deck. As someone who has spent many years, friends, viewers, and listeners, stumbling around grounds in the UVA corner, I can attest from firsthand experience, point of view, and perspective that the University of Virginia students that are walking around grounds in UVA legitimately think they are invincible, that cars will not hurt them, and that you, the driver of the vehicle, will stop at all costs to protect their life and safety.
That's the way some people think. It's
18 to 22-year-olds are
incredible.
wild with their thinking. Or in my case, 18 to 24-year-olds.
I never thought
Wow.
that way. I don't care what age I was.
Deep Throat makes this comment, number one in the family, his photo on screen. Can you imagine how many times the entire garages at Market Street and Water Street will be paralyzed by someone, a car, that is blocking the exit because they could not get the app to work for them? He
That's
says,
a great point.
Yeah, it's a great point.
And what
What if you forget your phone?
And what happens when the parking garage gets hacked and nobody can get in? Well, I guess
What is City of Charlottesville thinking here? And the heels of the eradication of flock as well. It's just, what are they thinking?
Yeah.
Next headline, what do you got? Oh, the most dangerous roads. I got to add mine. My most dangerous roads, I think, are Dick Woods Road, that windy road off Ivy Road that leads you to Ragged Mountain Farm, Rosemont, that area over there
I'm sure
by
I've
the
been on it.
64 entrance and exit in Ivy. Dick Woods Road is it's scary. It's a scary road, especially at night. The road that is, I think, Old Ballard that connects, is it Old Ballard? What is the name of that road that runs and connects to Floridan? Gosh, I'm so bad with directions. I gotta see if I can find it on a map. That connects to the one-lane bridge by Ivory Nursery. That road is dangerous as all get out. Let me see if I can find it. You know what I'm talking about, right, Judah? Help me out here. This is where
I
we're
think
supposed to
so.
be complementary in broadcasting skill set.
I think I had to take that road once.
Yeah, everyone's taken that road, haven't they?
No, I think it was I couldn't get out of your place because
I think it's Old Ballard.
there was a train.
I think it's Old Ballard. That one's on my most dangerous list. I mean, Route 29 is dangerous as all get out. I don't care what you say.
29?
Yeah. People hauling ASS on that road, weaving in and out of traffic as if it's Formula One. What are your most dangerous roads out there, viewers and listeners? Put the comments in the feed. We'll relay them live on air. Mine is a clear-cut old Dickwoods Road for me. Next headline. What do you got, Judah Wickar?
Next we have why Jerry likes Winter Water, why Judah does not.
Bah humbug,
That's
Judah.
not exactly fair. Just so our viewers know, this is more for discussion's sake. than
Entertainment,
me
enlightenment, and
actually
education.
Disliking Winter Wonder.
Okay, how about this? Do this. On a scale to 1 to 10, Winter Wonder at the Boar's Head. And if you watch or listen to the show or know anything about me at all, I'm a huge fan of the amenities and the activities, the work environment offered, the live, work, play, everything at the Boar's Head. I take many meetings there. I play many a squash match there. Our children enjoy life there. It's a good spot. Okay. I am a huge fan of Winter Wonder. I think it's a lot of family entertainment. I think the light show every year, Kevin Thurman has done a great job of improving it and making it more dynamic. I think they've widened the window of engagement and participation. It's longer now. It's before Thanksgiving. It's after New Year's now. Winter Wonder. Wow. They offer discounts. If you're going to make the argument about price point, there are discounts out there. You just got to find them. Find them online with a little bit of elbow grease with digital search. Okay. I like the light show in the sky. I like the walk around. It's new. It's new this year.
I've heard they've got something like that. I think they should expand on their puzzles a little bit. They're a little simplistic.
There's children doing Winter Wonder, like my 3-year-old and 7-year-old. Of course, the scavenger hunt puzzles have to be simplistic.
And they're all being led around by their parents, who are the ones actually doing. Do you actually think 3- and 4-year-olds are writing down the letters on the baby boars and spelling out whatever it is that it's supposed to spell out?
Our 7-year-old leads the Winter Wonder scavenger hunt puzzle solving. Okay. Goodness gracious, bah humbug. No photos with Santa Claus ever in the history of Judah Wickower's life.
Enough with the personal attacks. On a scale of 1 to Louis Ginter, I give...
Oh, you're going to say because the Richmond Christmas light show at Louis Ginter, that's the comparison?
How can you not make the comparison?
Have you been to Louis Ginter?
I have. Probably 2 or 3 years
ago. How long
ago.
has the Louis Ginter light show been around? Oh, they're celebrating their 40th anniversary at Louis Ginter.
It's impressive.
40 years. Winter Wonder is what? 5 years? You give Kevin Thurman and you give Russ Kronberg and Boarset a chance to get 8 times the lifespan that Louis Ginter has, you might have something comparable. Oh, and aren't you driving to Richmond? Throwing shade on Christmas. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm a 12 on Winter Wonder. I like the Christmas with Santa. The most authentic Santa Claus you will ever see is that Winter Wonder. That is Santa Claus. That is Saint Nick. Most authentic one ever.
So let's see. They do have some great hot chocolate. They also have. I filled a couple napkins with those colored. They're basically Smarties. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Smarties candy.
Okay.
But they're shaped like stars and moons or whatever. I don't know.
Why'd you fill them in a napkin?
To put them in my pocket.
That's called stealing.
No, it's not.
I filled them in a napkin and I put them in a pocket.
They had like a vat, and it was all there to to put in your hot chocolate or on your whatever else you got there.
Those are ornamental or toppings for hot chocolate,
And I
not
got
to
hot
pack in a
chocolate.
napkin and put in your denim.
And I got hot chocolate, as did half my family.
Touche. Curtis Shaver watching the program, his photo on screen. He says Old Garth Road, a.k.a. 21 Curves, is the deadliest. I believe Curtis Shaver, if memory serves, I've known Curtis Shaver for almost a generation, dated a beautiful lady that lived in that Old Garth area. Is that correct, Curtis? Now married to the most beautiful lady of them all, fantastic human in Julian. He also says 29 past Hollymean, I see an accident at least once a week. 20 towards Scottsville and Free Union Road, also extremely dangerous. John Blair says 20 south going to Scottsville between 5 and 6:30 p.m. on the weekdays is dangerous as all get out. I'll give Winter Wonder a 10. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'll give it an 11. What do you give it?
I give it a 7. I'll be generous and give it a 7.
And is it because of price point? Is that why?
That's a part of it. I mean, it's not a big part of it, but I mean, having gone there like 3 years in a row, there's not a whole lot of variance between the visits. I'm just being honest.
A light show.
Yeah.
Jason Johnson, his
I know
company,
that.
does a fantastic drone show at Winter Wonder.
Good job, I'm sure. I'm not complaining.
Deep
I'm just
Throat.
saying that having been there 3 years in a row, it's like, okay, we were here last year. It was very similar to this year. The puzzle is a little simple, and
Deep Throat bah humbugging with Judah over here. I'm with Team Judah on Winter Wonder. We have gone every year. This year is the first one we skipped. Even my kids were over it. Even with all the hot chocolate and marshmallows, it's just too damn cold. There was a giant one of these in Austin called the Trail of Lights. Felt the same way, too cold. I call it the Trail of Tears because I was crying with cold by the time we made it halfway. Good Lord, gentlemen, I love you both.
Trail of Tears.
Got Scrooge McDuck getting visited by the 3 ghosts of Christmas Past over here. Old Scrooge. Next headline. Oh, I got a 145 over here. What's the next headline? What do you got?
Top vacant storefront.
All right, let's save this one for tomorrow's show. I'll whet your appetite with this, viewers and listeners. What is the most appealing vacancy that's now on the market? And there's a lot of them, geez Louise. Little John's.
Yep.
Tonic Restaurant.
Soon to be.
Commonwealth Sky Bar. And that leads us into the next headline. Did Dirty Aces Bar and Grill ever open in the old Mooses? Remember the Dirty Aces logo? Make sure you have the Dirty Aces logo for tomorrow's show. We'll save this for tomorrow's show as well. The only logo in Charlottesville, Virginia history potentially of 2 buxom blonde beauties, bikini clad.
Brunette.
Okay, sorry. Okay, you're really sorry.
I mean, come on now.
One was a brunette. 2 buxom blonde bikini clad beauties in a logo over the old Moose's Diner. Mm-hmm. Why is it Dirty Aces Bar and Grill ever open?
Their last, I believe their last Facebook post was in September.
Their September in the comment section said, we're days away from opening. And they gutted the place and renovated it. Has Dirty Aces ever opened? I'm fighting a frog in my throat here. All right, and the last headline, we'll put it on screen. That line for that football game, UVA and the Gator Bowl, is moved. Mizzou opened as a 7-point favorite. Now a 4-point favorite. The betting public says, in the words of Lee Corso, not so fast,
not so fast, my friends. Now I know Corso. This quote. Good Lord.
For Judah Wickower, take us out of the show.
For me, Judah Wickower, and Jerry Miller, who's no longer on screen. Let's see if we can get him on camera somehow. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful weekend. We will probably see you tomorrow.